Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to do a review part 1 for F1 2021. So, I'm not going to lie guys, I was on the fence about picking this up. I almost didn't, but then I just decided, you know what man, let's see it. This is the first, next gen version of the F1 2021 game. So this review is for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series. Well, I'm going to do Xbox Series X first, and then I will come back around and review part 2 with a little bit, on how it performs and stuff on the Xbox Series S. But as it sits right now, this review is going to be for Xbox Series X for F1 2021, and if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. I'm sorry, I'm trying to contain my excitement right now, guys. Okay, all right. I had pretty low expectations, I'm not going to lie. I've bought from 2018 to 2021 now. I always tell myself, gosh, dude, why am I getting another one? Why am I getting another one? I do that all the time. I buy these games. The F1 series, I do like them. I do like playing them. F1 is not my favorite. Is not my favorite by any means. So I tend to not play these as much as I play other racing games. So something's a little different this time, this year, guys. There's something a little bit different with this game. Right when I booted it up, that annoying EA, welcome to the game. And then it asked me for my credit card information. And I was like, what? I already paid you for the game. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Didn't ask me for my credit card information yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. Jokes aside, though, let's talk about a few things. Okay, so I've been jumping between 2020 and 2021, both on the Xbox Series X. Right from the gate, you can already tell the visual fidelity is a lot higher. Okay, so trackside detail, this is one of the things that I've been wanting to see in a racing game for a long time. Thick, full, bushy grass. It looks beautiful. It looks amazing, and it is destructible. If you drive through it and you back over it, I've only been able to notice this in like one spot at a time though. Like if you drive off to the side, you tear up the grass a little bit, and then you drive around the course and come right back to that spot, the grass is still torn up. But if you tear up another spot and go around the track, it will disappear. So it resets every other track, or every other spot that you mess up. So if you go in somewhere else, it's gonna save that one spot and fill in the other one. So that's kind of cool. The trackside detail on this is amazing this year, guys. Like, it looks great. Car detail and other car detail, oh gosh, dude, racing behind people and racing, like, it looks freaking good. It looks really good. So there's I've been doing a lot of it in nose cam. Okay, so there's 2 nose cams this time, like wing and nose cam. Well, wing is still, you can't see like the wing, but you can see like the stuff in front of you. But there's 2 different. It's almost like a hood cam, like where you can see the hood and it's come back a little more. You can see the tires and like the little front the front wing, the way it like bounces and stuff when you hit. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. The visuals on this game, they're amazing. They look good. Like I looked at it and I was going back and forth, and I'm like, wow, dude. Like when I got on Suzuka and I'm flying around Suzuka, oh my gosh, this is the best I've ever seen Suzuka look. Spa looks amazing. I mean, the visual fidelity upgrade to this game is pretty good. So I normally don't ever go out of my way to play story games in racing games. Like I buy these mainly to increase my craft, like so that I can get better, so that I can better myself as a sim racer. That's mainly the whole reason I buy these. This story mode, I'm Breaking Point, I might actually play this. I might actually like take it seriously and play this. The visual quality of this and the cutscenes and the voice acting, it's pretty on point this time. I mean, like the hair looks freaking, like it looks good. I mean, it does have like the little eyeball thing on certain characters, like the main character, like he does that little weird eye thing and stuff. It doesn't look terrible by any means, and it's not like distracting, but I mean, I'm nitpicking, guys. When I'm looking at this, when I'm looking at visuals, that's what I do. I'm nitpicking. I'm going out of my way to nitpick things, to find things. So far, I can't tell if the game has like ray tracing or anything. When I get close to the wall and I'm driving, when I'm playing around, like I can see like the reflections of stuff in the hood of the car, but I can't. I mean, it's either really low, ray tracing, or it's just screen space reflection. I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, it looks good. It looks kind of convincing or whatever, but I mean, there's no jagged edges on the tires. There are in 2020. The picture in 2020 looks completely washed out compared to the new game. Like, it is crisp. It is clean. It's clear, like everything looks good, everything's detailed. Like I said, track detail on the side, you know, the marbles on the side of the road, you know, the rubber that comes off the tires and stuff, that looks pretty good. Yeah, the buildings look really good, and they've got like good shadowing this time. They've got like good, like you could see more detail in them. They look a lot better. So I'm going to stop talking about the visuals. I mean, it looks good. Like you'll definitely be impressed with the visuals of this. Okay, so handling. The reason why I'm doing a second part of this is because I need to pull out my sim rig and really put this game through its paces. But I've been playing around with the controller. Wow, it is completely better than last year's game, and like way better. Like it feels so much more intuitive on the Xbox Series X. On the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, this game feels amazing. Like the turning feels smooth. Everything it feels really good this time, guys. I mean, as you can tell, I'm pretty impressed. Like I am pretty impressed with everything that I've played right now. Like I'm very happy with this. They're the same modes return. You know, you got the Breaking Point, the story mode. You got career mode. You got solo mode. You got multiplayer, and then the F1 esports. That basically hasn't changed too much. I don't know. I don't remember last year's story mode being as good as this one. Like it feels like they've done a lot more to really bring that to the front and really make it a much better experience all around. Like the detail and the quality in these, like it is so good. Like it is really high. It's definitely a AAA premium looking thing. The suspension movement in the car feels a lot more tuned now. It feels a lot better. The way the little, like I already said this, but the way the wing in the front kind of bounces, it looks realistic. The sense of speed in this game is a lot better than last year's as well. Like this sense of speed in this game feels really good. I'm completely impressed with how good this is doing. I will save my main judgment for after I check it out on the Series S and like throw it on my sim rig and stuff. I want to see that. I believe there's an actual 120 hertz mode in this game. I have not checked that out, and I probably won't, because it's a lot harder to move my Xbox into the living room with the 120 hertz display. But I am planning on possibly picking up a 120 hertz TV for my main gaming rig. So if I do get that, then I will like revisit the 120 hertz mode on this and talk about that. As it looks right now, I've been playing in the quality mode, solid 60 frames a second, no stutters, no nothing. It feels fantastic. It feels great. It feels it it is just amazing. I would do like a video and show you like a comparison side by side, but the best I can record and film is a 1080p. So I don't know if it would really do anything any justice, just because, yeah, I mean, you can definitely, you'll be impressed with just how much more detail is in this game once you boot it up and look at it. Wow, it is definitely. I mean, honestly, I know that these games are basically one and done. You play them 1 year, and then you move on to the next one. That's exactly what I'm going to do after playing this. I'm deleting the other game off my Xbox. I don't need it taking that space up. I have no reason to go back to the old game whatsoever. Now that I have the new game is better in every way. So if you're going to pick up an F1 game, I would definitely suggest this one. Normally, like, I want to go back to a thing where I pick them up every few years instead of buying these games every freaking year like I have been. I really was going to pass on this. I'm so glad I didn't. I do like it. I can't guarantee I'm going to play it any more than I normally play F1 games. But as it sits right now, I'm impressed with this game. It looks good. It looks great. If you're an F1 fan, you're probably going to be pretty happy. Like this handling on a controller feels freaking amazing. I mean, it's smooth. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Like I feel like I could play this game with my controller and still be setting pretty good laps like I can with my sim rig. So I'm gonna do an upgrade on this. I'm gonna do another part of this video. I'm gonna keep this one a little short because I want, until I get out my sim rig and really put this game through its paces, I won't know. But man, if the handling is anywhere as good as it was last year, yeah, dude, I think this is a solid buy. I do, man. I think this game is a solid buy. Honestly, I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, I bought the deluxe edition so I could get it a few days early so I could get this review out. Man, I'm happy. I really am. I probably, honestly, guys, I'm probably am going to end up playing this more just because of the visual fidelity and just how good it looks. I love seeing these new visuals. It looks so good. I mean, Suzuka, I love that track. I love Spa. It's got, I think Mexico is new. It's got Singapore still. I should have wrote all these tracks down. It definitely, when I was racing Braun Studio, it was at night, so I don't know if I've never seen it at night in the other game when I've been racing that. So it does have. I should have counted these tracks, guys. I'm really sorry, but it does. I think it does have a couple new ones that weren't in the last game, and maybe, I mean, it's still got Silverstone. It still has. I mean. Yeah, it still has basically every track in there. Catalunya, yeah. So it definitely has enough tracks in there to keep you busy. Just like any other one, it's got Zandvoort in it for still. So basically, you've got everything that's on the calendar still. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It's got some of my favorite tracks on there. I'm more than content with that. I wish they could have, I wish they could bring more tracks into the F1 series and stuff, like special tracks or stuff like that. But yeah, as it sits right now, it is definitely a solid upgrade over the last year's game, and I think it's worth checking out, man. I definitely do. I will on the next one. I'll talk more about like a destruction model, like in the cars. I'll talk more about, I probably won't get too much into like tuning and upgrades and stuff because I'm pretty new to F1, so I don't really know a whole lot about that. I'm still kind of learning. That's why I don't really go out of my way to do any of this stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely still learning. So I will update this review within the next week. But as it sits right now, I can definitely recommend this game as a giant leap over the last game in terms of visuals. The story mode looks a lot better. The car models, all the visuals are better, and the handling on the controller so far feels way better. So I can definitely recommend this game. Is a much more advanced version of last year's game. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.